to my channel. This is my first ever ASMR video. It's gonna be a do my makeup, like everyday makeup, slash kind of get to know me. So this is the makeup bag that I've been using. I changed this out not too long ago from like a plastic almost bag to this cute little lemon bag. It's all just kind of in there. So, the first thing I always like to do before anything, chapstick. Carmex? I think it's Carmex. So first, my skin is already prepped. Sunscreen, all that jazz. So I like to start with a primer. I like to use a green primer because I just have so much red in my face. I like to use green to kind of counteract that. This is the Wet n Wild one. So I'm just gonna add a little bit back of my hand, and this will go all over the face, but I also try to mainly put it in the areas that I do have like that red pigmentation. So I start around my nose, definitely. That's where I have the most red, I would say. In my T-zone for sure. And it kind of dries like completely clear, so you don't really have to worry about having that green cast. Because I also don't like to use a ton of like foundation, because I can just feel it on my skin a little bit more. Okay, so I kind of go out of order like a little bit. I like to kind of like let that sit for a minute, let that kind of dry, and I like to pop straight over to my eyeliner. I've currently been using this Essence Super Precise eyeliner. So this is like my everyday kind of makeup, more or less, kind of just light beat, but I always love eyeliner. So if I'm putting on makeup 9 times out of 10, I will be putting on eyeliner. Okay, so I'm just gonna follow the eye shape. Perfect. Kind of fill in that little gap you could see. What I do like to do, I have Q-tips right next to me, so they're already wet. Put water on them. You can do makeup remover, whatever it is. Kind of just clean up those lines a little bit. I mainly do this for my like wing. Clean that up a little bit. And then we're gonna come in and do the wing. So I usually like follow that bottom lash line and just bring that straight up. Soft hand. Then it's okay, you mess up. Just wipe some off. That's what I'm looking for. That straight, pointy line. Perfect. And then I kind of go back in and like fix the rest, connect everything. Like so. Okay, so now that I have my eyeliner applied, it's probably like one of the most like time-consuming parts of my makeup routine, just to be honest, but I love it. So here we are. And if you hear the breathing noise in the back, I do have a very large puppy who's over here sleeping, so please excuse him. Next, I like to kind of go back to what it's my face now. After I do the eyeliner, I like to go back to my face. So this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. And I like to just put this on like mainly like my problem areas. This is a relatively new bottle, so I don't like to add a ton. I'm gonna do like around my nose. That's where I have the most redness. And then I do on top of the nose too. I'll do like a little bit underneath my eye because I've got a little bit of black. Chin for sure, because get my T-zone. It's a little loud. And whatever like blemishes I have. Start there. And I'm gonna blend this in with my blender. I like to usually like start from the top down, more or less. So like I said, my first video. My name's Krista. Welcome. This is definitely new for me. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while, just to be honest, but never really had the confidence. And not saying that I have the confidence now. More like I've just finally decided to like do it, you know? Because if I don't do it now, I probably never will. So I'm one of those people that need to like act. Just do it. I try not to get like too close underneath my under eye because of all the creasing. And this is like a light everyday makeup, so like there's no reason to have that super bright under eye. I mean, you can for sure, but this is just me, what I like to do. Okay, so I like that. Not too much, not too little. Amazing. Oh, right, actually, so I forgot. So usually I would actually put this on first. I'm gonna add a little bit of this because yeah, I think I'll be fine on top of the foundation, honestly. And I'm not against looking a little tan. Just gonna put a couple lines on. Just a little bit. Tan her up. I do live in Florida, so usually I'm a little bit tanner than this, especially this time of year. But I'm also 6 months pregnant, so it is not as glamorous as it used to be. Let's just say that. Okay, so that blended so beautifully, even though I put it on top of the Halo Glow. I'm still happy about it, so that works. Excellent, excellent. So I like to, like I said, I like to hop around a little bit. So I'm actually gonna hop back to my eyebrows. My theory is I just don't want to like keep on taking off makeup and then having to put it back on. And so this is like kind of what works for me. Everybody's different. Do whatever works for you. There's no right or wrong way to apply makeup. It's just what you like. It's supposed to be an expression of yourself, what you like, what works for you. I'm just gonna kind of draw these in a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna switch pencils actually, because I like this one a little better. I'm almost out of this, so I should probably actually use the rest of this. This is the ColourPop. And it is slightly darker, I feel like. Definitely need to get my eyebrows done. I like to get them threaded. I just have not been in a while, to be honest. And here's a friendly reminder for everyone. Eyebrows are meant to be sisters, not twins. food for the wise. I like a more natural brow anyways at this season of my life. I like that. That works. Might leave this out. I might end up needing him again. I do add a little bit of brow gel to keep them in place. This is the Brow Lift, the e.l.f. Brow Lift. Honestly great, just don't use too much because then it gets like this weird like white cast. Maybe it's just me. I like to just put a little bit on. Then I comb it through. Nice and natural. That's what we're going for. And less is always more. You can always add more. Taking away is the problem. Be a little too natural. I like it. It works. Okay. Then I like to do the rest of my face because then I do my mascara very, very last. So we're going to do my, again, the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This line by e.l.f. is honestly amazing, especially for the price. It's very competitive and it works great. So push some product out, and instead of like hitting that jawline like exactly, not the jawline, the like bone line, if you will, you're gonna go like right on top of it almost. So I like to do 1, 2, perfect. I go up here, do 1. And I like to do just a little bit on my jaw like that. Perfect. We're gonna blend it out. Trusty blender. This stuff just blends so flawlessly. Like you barely have to do anything. Tap it a couple of times as long as you place it right. Beautiful. Especially living in Florida, like wearing a ton of makeup is not the move. It's not comfy. All of it. I love that. Looks great. Okay, so I like to do my darker products and then my lighter products. So then I'm gonna go with the e.l.f. Halo Glow, obviously. Amazing. We're gonna hit the high points of my face. Okay, that was a little too much. I'm gonna have to be a little careful. Tip of my nose, forehead. I don't want like to add it too much because I do have oily skin. So I'm gonna end up creating a natural glow anyways. And I don't want to add too much more to that. I do want a little glitter. Wasabi. Pretty. Awesome. Okay. So that is all of my cream products that I'm going to use. So you do your creams first, and then we'll do our powders after. So I've been using this powder. It's honestly pretty great. Honestly, any powder will work. Took a big chunk out of it. Oops. Get a bunch of my brush. And I honestly add this everywhere because I am oily. We're setting all of that. With my Anastasia. This thing is beat to hell and back. Y'all do not come for me. I already know. She is beat up. This is the medium to tan, which I am not necessarily at the moment. So I like to take like these 4 colors, right? That's why it looks like that. Kind of swirl them around my big fluffy brush and just get to bronzing my face. Definitely work in like circular motions to bronze the face up. Like I said before, I do have a very like red undertone. I have a lot of red in my face. I always really have. So I do not use really any blush, especially this time of year. During the winter when I have like a full foundation on, I could get away with like so much more. But right now, not the move. If I want to add like a little bit more, just going in like literally this color right here down at the bottom, like literally just put my finger in it, kind of just do, just to give it a little bit more, start that highlight too. Then I like to do my mascara. I do this very differently. Everybody's different. Do what works for you. Once again, no right or wrong, but do not come for me. Let me do my thing. So I like to take my curling curling one, obviously, right? And I like to heat it up. Take a lighter. I understand I should totally be doing this with like a heated eyelash curler. And this is not professional advice. This is just what works for me, and it works really well, and I enjoy doing this. So heat that up. Wait for it to, I do like this so I can heat up that bottom portion as well, but wait for this to cool down before you just start putting it straight on your eyeball so you don't burn yourself. I like to like put it on my finger, see how hot it is. Give it a couple seconds. And usually you should be able to just go right in. Cool. Start at the bottom. Just hold it. Usually hold it like about like 20 seconds. I just have such straight eyelashes. Like I have to do something to give it a little bit of kick. Even though I see it didn't even do very much. So straight. Sometimes I'll like touch it to my lip. There we go. See, the difference is crazy. Like, I don't know if you can see without the mascara on, but it's pretty crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna use two different mascaras at the moment. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Definitely waterproof. I'll use this one first. I'll use a very light hand on this. And then I'm gonna go in with this Buxom, because I like the applicator on this one better. Like, look at how like spaced out that is. It's like super great. I don't know if you can see that. And I bring this all the way down to the root. The other one I did not bring to the root. I'll let that dry for a second, and then I'll go back to do my bottom lash. And I'll go over to the other side. Same thing. Kind of pump it a little bit while it's there too. same thing. I'm gonna go in with the lash. Sensational. It just hit like the very top of them. And I'll go back to my bottom lashes. I'll like take the tip of it, like move it back and forth. And then I still have like my Q-tips down here, kind of clear up a little bit of that black that hit my under eye. Pretty perfect. And then I'm gonna let that kind of dry for a second. Okay, I'm going to use, I need more of this, it's like a small size. This is the Anastasia Do Set setting spray. And then what I'll do is like my very last step, I will go back in my eyelash curler. I will heat this up one more time and curl my lashes for the very last time. Just because I feel like that setting spray kind of like takes them down a bit. And when I do it this time, I actually like to wait till it is like not hot anymore on my eye. So much better. And we're gonna do the same thing, the other side. And I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of chapstick again. Because I do not wear lip products on like a daily basis. I'll wear like a lip oil or something. But right now, well, it needs a little extra hydration. Okay, and that's my finished product. Thank y'all so much for joining me on my video today. This has been a blast, and I hope to see y'all again real soon.